Hi, Caspar here from Gearbox Records. I'm going to show you some of the tools that I use while I'm cutting records here at Gearbox on our Scully lathe. I mean, an absolutely essential piece of kit. The Swiss Army knife, it's got all sorts of tools on there. Pliers, screwdrivers, whatnot. Very handy for all sorts of things. This, probably recognize it if you're a photographer, but this blows off dust from the surface of the record. We want to have a very clean record when we're cutting. Got other sort of dusting tools here as well, which we use. We want to keep it as dust free as possible. These are quite important. These are my etching tools that I use for scribing the catalogue number and any other text onto the lacquer once it's cut. So we inscribe the catalogue number onto the dead space in between locked groove at the end, the run out groove, and it's very important to have that so that the factory doesn't lose your lacquers. So yeah, my scribing tools, draw fun pictures as well if you ask me to. This is a piece of pith wood. I'm not taking the piss. This is pith and it's the centre of a tree, and we use it with acetone to clean the old kind of burnt on nitrocellulose from the cutting stylus. This dissolves nitrocellulose lacquer and we want to make sure the stylus is nice and clean before every cut. So I soak this bit of wood with the acetone and then I sort of jam the stylus into it and it sort of breaks it all down and absorbs it. It's highly absorbent, this wood here. What else have I got? A magnifying glass for making sure everything is spick and span. I've got a centre puck here. Sometimes I use this for sort of clamping the record down onto the turntable so that it doesn't move and slip around. For some of the smaller discs, it's easier to do this than use the vacuum platter, just because we've got a very old sort of vacuum platter system and sometimes it works better that way. We have this as well, which has been a lifesaver the last couple of years. This is a wrist guard to help me write and scribe information onto the centre of a record here. So I can rest my wrist on here and write all the information that I need, catalogue number and any sort of swear words and stuff that you want on your record. I used to do it freehand before. I kind of hate to admit, but I have wasted a few lacquers when I've slipped and kind of scored one of the last grooves of the record. So you've got to be quite confident when you're writing, and this definitely helps me. What else have we got coming along this way? Dust cloth for wiping stuff down, or just general rag for kind of cleaning up oil spills, very helpful. Got a syringe here for injecting oil into some of the moving parts of the lathe and the kind of worm gear. We have a whole collection of old and new cutting styli, which are all micro-point. We've got some old Transcos here, which are ruby. These ones are sapphire, and they help us cut records. You can't cut a record without one. So we've got a little collection of styli there. And just a whole bunch of other spare parts and belts and stuff that we might need if something goes pop or snap and then we have to fix it on the fly. So there you go.